in the mysterious world of ancient Greece, where great thinkers questioned everything, there lived one philosopher who believed that nothing in this world ever stays the same. He was called Heraclitus, the philosopher of change, the man who said, "You cannot step into the same river twice." Today, on Life Tales and Legacy TV, we bring you the complete life story of Heraclitus of Ephesus, a man who walked alone, thought deeply, and changed the way we see the universe forever. Birth and early life. Heraclitus was born around 535 BCE in the ancient city of Ephesus, a Greek city on the coast of modern-day Turkey. He came from a noble and wealthy family. Some even say he was a descendant of kings. But Heraclitus was never interested in power or wealth. From a young age, he preferred solitude, books, and thought. He often wandered the hills of Ephesus, observing nature, the sky, the fire, the rivers, and wondering about the mystery of constant change that ruled the world. A mind set apart. Unlike most philosophers of his time, Heraclitus was not a teacher surrounded by students. He disliked crowds and avoided politics. He once gave up his right to rule the city of Ephesus, choosing wisdom over authority. He believed that truth could not be found in popularity, and that most people live without understanding the real nature of the world. Because of his deep thinking and withdrawn nature, people called him the obscure or the dark philosopher. Philosophy of Change. Heraclitus is best known for his belief that everything in the universe is constantly changing. He said, "All things flow, nothing stands still." To Heraclitus, the world was like a flame, always moving, never still. He saw change not as chaos, but as the natural law of existence. He taught that conflict and struggle are part of harmony. Day and night, life and death, joy and sorrow, all are opposites that depend on one another. He said, "War is the father of all things," meaning, without conflict, there would be no growth, no creation, and no life. The element of fire. For Heraclitus, fire was not just a physical element, it was the symbol of the universe. He believed that everything in the world comes from fire and returns to fire. Fire represented energy, change, and transformation, the eternal rhythm of life. Just as flames rise and fall, he believed the universe lives through endless cycles: creation, destruction, and rebirth. The logos, the hidden order. Heraclitus also introduced one of the most powerful ideas in philosophy, the concept of logos. Logos means reason, word, or universal law. He said that behind all the changes of the world, there is a hidden order, a divine intelligence that keeps everything balanced. Though everything appears to be in motion, logos keeps harmony in the universe, just as music is made of both high and low notes, yet sounds perfect together. This idea of logos later influenced great thinkers like Plato, Aristotle, and even Christian philosophy, where logos came to mean the divine word of God. Chapter: The Lonely Thinker. Heraclitus was known for being proud, mysterious, and often critical of others. He once said that most people live as if they are asleep, and that wisdom belongs only to those who can see the hidden patterns of change. He lived alone, often away from the city, writing his thoughts in short, poetic sentences, filled with deep meanings that few could understand. Because of this, people called him the weeping philosopher, saying that he often mourned for humanity's ignorance and blindness to truth, death and mystery. Like his philosophy, Heraclitus's death is surrounded by mystery. Some accounts say he suffered from a painful disease and tried to cure himself in unusual ways, such as covering his body in cow dung to draw out illness. Sadly, this strange treatment led to his death around 475 BCE, in Ephesus, at about 60 years old. Even in death, Heraclitus remained a mystery, a man of fire, paradox, and thought. Chapter 8. Legacy and Influence. Though Heraclitus left behind only one book, his ideas survive through the works of later philosophers. His writings deeply influenced Plato, Aristotle, and the Stoics, who built on his idea of logos. His belief that change is the only constant inspired modern thinkers and scientists, from Einstein's theory of relativity to today's understanding of energy and transformation. Heraclitus taught us that life is not fixed. It flows like a river, and wisdom lies in accepting change as the natural order of the universe. Heraclitus once said, "There is nothing permanent except change." More than 2,500 years later, his words still guide us, reminding us to embrace change, to seek harmony in conflict, and to look deeper into the fire of existence. Heraclitus, the Philosopher of Change. Narrator, ending. If you enjoyed this journey into the life of Heraclitus, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Life, Tales and Legacy TV for more inspiring stories.